Today we will learn about estimate first, then find sum or difference or product. So understanding this, let's take an example. 71 plus 47. Now first of all we will convert this 71 into 70 using the rule that is nearest 10, and also will convert 47 into 50 again using the rule nearest 10. And after converting, just we will add, and after adding here we will get 120. This is estimated sum. Now moving on, let's take another example. If I write 1521 plus 4327, here this number, first of all we will convert it into 1500 by using 2 nearest 100, and also will convert into 4300 again using the rule that is nearest 100. And after converting, here we will add these two integers, that is 1500 4300, and after adding here we will get 0085. This is estimated sum. But you don't know that this example can be solved by using another method. Now what method? Look at here very carefully. Here we will solve by using nearest 1000. Means here we will convert this integer by using 2 nearest 1000, and after converting here we will get 2000, and here 2 nearest 1000 we will get 4000, and after converting we will add 2000 plus 4000, again here we will get the estimated sum, that is 6000. It is estimated sum. So here you can see that both answers are different to each other, but both answers are correct. Why? Because in the question there is no mention that what method will you use, so you are free. Here if you want to use nearest 1000 you can use, if you want to use nearest 100 you can use, if you want to use nearest 10 then you can use. So you are free, there is no foundation that what method will you apply in your answer. So your answer may be differ from the answer sheet, but your method should be correct. Now moving on, let's take another example. If I add 756 minus 231, here we will convert into 800, means nearest 100, and here also will convert into 200, means nearest 200, and after subtracting, because there is a minus symbol between two integers, so here we will subtract, and after subtracting we will get 600. That is the estimated difference. Estimated difference. Here you can see there are two integers and both are in the subtraction, and again here you are to find out the estimated difference. So here first of all we will convert these integers by using nearest 100, nearest 10 or nearest thousands. So here you can use nearest 100, and if you want to use nearest 1000 then you can also use, because you are free. There is no boundation in the question. So here I will convert into nearest to nearest 1000, and according to the rule, after converting here we will get 2000, and here after converting we will get 200 by using 2 nearest 100. Now here after converting these integers we will subtract the integers, and after subtracting here we will get 1800. That is the estimated difference. Now here you can see that there are two integers and they are in the multiplication form. So first of all estimate the integers, then we will multiply. Here I will convert into 300 by using 2 nearest 100, and this 9 will convert into 10 by using 2 nearest 10, and after converting we will multiply these two integers to each other, that is 300 multiplied by 10 we will get 3000. This is the estimated product. Let's take another example. Here if I write 47 into 62, so here 47 will convert into 50 by using nearest 10, and here this 62 convert into 60 again to nearest 10. Now after converting here we will multiply, and after multiplying we will get 3000. Again this answer is known as estimated product. So it's all about the topic, that is estimate first, then find sum or difference of product. Here you are free to use any method, that is if you want to use nearest 10 then you can, if you want to use nearest 100 then again you can, and if you want to use nearest 1000 then again you can, because there is no boundation in the question. So don't worry if your answer does not match with the answer sheet, but remember one thing, that your method should be correct, otherwise your answer may be wrong. So it's all about